Hi guys, hope you're having a great day. After the last video that I did talking about cars and car stuff, a couple of you asked me to talk more about the Gurgel, and I could not be more excited to do so. So let's get into it. The Gurgel is the result of import substitution, a policy in which the importation of vehicles to Brazil was discouraged in favor of nationally produced vehicles. 1969 saw the manufacture of the first model Gurgel, the Ipanema. The X10 came next in '73, and it had the plasteel body that would be used in future models. This mixture of fiberglass and steel was an invention by Gurgel. The Gurgel X12 followed and was produced for the Brazilian military, and the Tocantins, which was a version of the X12. The X15, this big guy, and the G15, this truck-like vehicle, came next in 1979. Select Traction was Gurgel's name for their manual differential lock. Instead of having 4x4 traction, you could use these two levers, which are essentially separate handbrakes, to individually lock the rear wheels. This can be really helpful in mud. These had an air-cooled VW engine with 4 forward gears. Some of these came with an auxiliary fuel can or a winch, also very handy if you got stuck in mud. These got about 8 kilometers per liter or 18 miles per gallon, which was considered pretty good fuel efficiency at the time. Pretty interesting, right? But wait, Gurgel manufactured an electric car in 1975, as well as the BR800, which was liquid-cooled. This marked the introduction of the Inertron, Gurgel's own engine instead of the VW engine. In 1984, production on the Courageous started. The Gurgel Moto machine was the last model to be introduced. Just look at it. In 1990, the Brazilian president opened the market to imported vehicles, and Gurgel went into bankruptcy pretty soon after and stopped production about 1991. Some of these vehicles are pretty weird and interesting in addition to being designed as utility vehicles, and there are some clubs dedicated to preserving them and modifying them. Some of these clubs include people who like to go caravanning, mudding through the woods, and driving on the beach, which are all kind of activities for which these cars were designed. So that's a brief history of the Gurgel from the perspective of why I think they're so interesting. I hope you guys liked it, and feel free to comment.